That's an accomplishment in itself. Okay, we're trying to get over here to have a word with Eddie Spires. His first ever win here at Riverside Park Speedway. Eddie, tell us about the win.
It was great running with the guys I was running with. It was great racing. Running with Reggie is super. I just can't say enough about running with the guys.
Okay, you chose the outside on 3 of those restarts. You must have felt that your car was capable on the outside.
Yeah, that's usually the fast way around here, and there was a whole bunch of speedy drive from somebody spilling stuff on the bottom groove, so I figured that wasn't the place to be.
What was your crew telling you on the radio? And I mean, you knew that Reggie was behind you, but what was your crew telling you?
I had him beat.
That you had him beat. Okay, how about another round of applause for Eddie Spires, his first ever NASCAR Turf Time Modified right here at Riverside Park.
I want to get his dad on.
Well, Ronnie, that's a very deserving gentleman in victory lane. Gary, you have the gentleman who is the father of the winner down there. Go ahead, Gary.
What do you think of your son tonight?
He did a marvelous job. It's a long time coming.
Okay, he's all nervous and tears down there, and very well deserved, because your son did a fantastic job tonight.
Thank you very much.
Okay, very emotional dad.
My other son, he's a crew chief.
And here's the crew chief. We were talking about the crew chief. What do you think of your driver tonight?
He beat the best.
That he did. Okay, let's send it back upstairs.
Well, no question about it, Gary, Eddie, and all the family. We're going to have quite a celebration tonight, I am sure, as they picked up a deserved victory against a very competitive field. No question, Eddie didn't do it against any slouches. He had the best on hand to compete against tonight, and he did the job. Here's a quick rundown of the final order of finish. In addition to Eddie taking the victory, Reggie Ruggiero takes second spot in the 11, followed by Dan Avery in the 10A. Then it was the M6 of Chris Kopech, followed by the 09 of Brian Schofield. The 47 of Ted Riggett takes 6th place, followed by the 67 of Tony Papali. Then it was the 44X, driven by Fran Principe, the 2X of Dave Caruso. Then we had the 7 of Dave Gallo, followed by the 33 of Wade Cole. The 94 of Ziember was 2 laps down, followed by the 75 of Dan Grasso. Then the 28 of Doug Meservey, the 17 of Tim Zambelli, the 2 of Marcel Latoile, the 9 of Richard Savory, the 71 of Roy Seidel, the 00 of Steve Park, the 04 of Dave Barabee, the 71X for Carl Erickson, the 4 New York of Jim Houghton, the 73 of George Greco, and the 15 of Eric Leclerc. And there you have it, the final order of finish. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close down our PA system for just a matter of moments. Our NASCAR scores for this Busch Grand National North event are on our porch, and Lisa Bryce, in charge of that area, will now have a few moments of instruction time for the scorers before we get underway with our feature event of the evening. Lisa?
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2.
What's she doing? You want to go out, Brian? Dan, what'd you do with the stickers? Oh, she got all the shit here, GMC.
Attention on the starting grid, please. All crew members, please report back behind your automobiles. You will have plenty of time to make the final preparation before race time. All crew members, report back behind the automobile. All drivers, stand next to your right front wheel at this time, please. It's alive, and tonight is one of those times. You know, when we bring the Busch Grand Nationals to this little short track in New England, we bring the best of the North. We bring individuals from the proud state of Maine. Can I hear it out there? the proud state of Vermont, the proud state of New Hampshire, and even the home state of Massachusetts. And we bring the best of Connecticut, and we bring the best of New York and Long Island. Because you know why? This particular racetrack has magic. This is the type of race facilities like no other in the country. You can put 7,000 or 8,000 race fans into this stadium, and you can bring the sport alive. But there's one key ingredient that makes this racetrack so special. You know what it is? It's the men and the machines behind the darkness on the racetrack, because they are the best in the business. They are the men and women of the Busch Grand National North Circuit. So come with me and let's go down and see the star-studded cast for this year's 1995 Napa Auto Parts 125. Ready for the excitement. The Scranton family and the Napa Auto Parts folks are here, and we're ready to go racing. Ladies and gentlemen, show them the enthusiasm that has made Riverside Park Speedway the facility that it is known nationwide for. Scheduled to start in position number 1. From Mayetta, New Jersey, the Blount Seafood sponsored number 56. Would you welcome Martin Truex? Outside of row number 1, he represents the proud state of New Hampshire, the racing capital of the world. From Northwood, New Hampshire, car number 38, would you welcome Babes Branscombe? Position number 3. He is hot on the Busch Grand National Circuit, and he's hot on the NASCAR Featherlight Modified Tour. From Competitiveness, Rhode Island, the Burnham Boilers Racing Enterprises number 09, mighty Mike Stefanik. 4th starting position. He is the pride of Burlington, Vermont, the Auto Palace Valvoline number 6. The Ling Racing Enterprises car for Robbie Crouch. 5th starting position. They don't have this at the Stafford Motor Speedway. He'll be driving from Plymouth, Connecticut, the Performance Richards Corporation number 30 for Denny Doyle. In the 6th starting spot, Tic Tac is the sponsor. From Scarborough, Maine, he runs up front in the point standings. Would you welcome the number 47 for Kelly Moore? In the 7th starting spot, he surprised a lot of folks as a rookie contender sitting in the fast time slot. The VIP Charter Tours number 28 from Yarmouth, Maine, Billy Penfield. And this guy is hot. He's young. He's aggressive. In the winds extend, number 44. From Cherryfield, Maine, would you welcome Andy Santerre? 9th starting position. From Westbury, Long Island, New York, the Christie's Market, Christie's Convenience Store, number 34. Would you welcome Glenn Sullivan? In position number 10, from Simpsonville, South Carolina. They say that only pretty girls are found in the South, but boy, are they wrong. The Brown and Sharp Racing Enterprises, number 35, for Mike Laughlin. Hudson, New Hampshire brings us to Berlin City Ford. He knows how to get the job done. He can slice and dice with the best of them. Car number 29 for Dynamite, Dave Dion. He is the defending champion, the Skoal Racing green and black and white machine. From Center Conway, New Hampshire, car number 7 for Dale Shaw. He's tasted the sweets of victory before. From Milton, Vermont, the Tellurico Tub Snowshoes number 71. Would you welcome Bobby Dragon? 14th starting position. From Richmond, Virginia, the Mitchell Motorsports number 63 for Brandon Butler. From Boston Spa, New York, in 1987 here at Riverside, they didn't have pretty girls like they got today. From Boston Spa, New York, the Gendron Truck Center number 73 for Flying Brian Ross. Ellington, Connecticut brings us another man who knows how to win here at Riverside. The Bulls Racing Eagle, Bulls Racing Enterprises number 76 from Ellington, Connecticut, Tommy Bowles. 17th starting position. His sponsor is the sponsor of the event. From North Haverhill, New Hampshire, the Napa Auto Parts number 16 for gentlemen Stubby Fadden. 18th starting position. Down East Drilling brings us car number 54 in the 18th starting spot from Groton, Massachusetts, Gigi Gravel. In the 19th starting position, he drives the Lamell Lumber Racing Enterprises number 98. From Essex Junction, Vermont, Keith Lamell. 20th starting position, the Les Care Kitchens number 13. From Plainville, Connecticut, would you welcome Teddy Christopher. 21st starting position, defending race winner for Wheels Discount Auto, H&H Motorsports number 51. From Enfield, Connecticut, Jerry Marquis. In the 22nd starting position, the New England GMC dealers number 15. Would you welcome Derek Lynch? 23rd starting position. Who could forget 1 year ago tonight? From Agawam, Massachusetts, the Chicago Soft number 2 automobile for Tommy Rosati. In the 24th starting position, from Belmont, New Hampshire, the Polaris-sponsored number 10 for Billy Dugan. And the men making up the final row. In the 25th starting position, the New England Pontiac dealers number 25. From Concord, Massachusetts, Johnny Swanson. And starting scratch, he is a former regular here at Riverside Park Speedway. From Coppell, Texas, the Kennedy Racing Enterprises, Ralph Solon number 00 for Ed Kennedy. Well, the drivers are still standing next to their automobiles. And now it is with great pride and pleasure that I introduce to you for the official invocation. It's a tradition here at Riverside Park Speedway. Introduce to you. I have been at a lot of racetracks. I've been involved in the entertainment business, but I have never heard a lady sing like the lady that I'm about to introduce to you. Ladies and gentlemen, for our tribute and the playing of our national anthem, the lovely Jennifer Burbank.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Isn't she incredible? Let's hear it for Jennifer Burbank again, please. Absolutely incredible. Well, I'm going to get Raleigh to turn up the house light, and I'm going to get these boys strapped into their automobiles, but I'm not done with you crowd, you and the crowd as yet. You know why? Keep it rolling all the way to the end, then we're going to bounce it back up. Here it comes. comes to the Pontiac people up in the end. Okay, let's bounce it back now. Send it back. Way over there at turn one. Up, 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 up. Here we go. I'm watching you in the reserve seat section up top. You guys are awesome. That's more like it. Well, as the house lights will be starting to come up back in just a moment, we'll be ready to begin. The Busch Grand... Lights are off on the pace car. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. The Napa Auto Parts 125 is about to go green. Pace car dives to the infield. Green flags out and they're underway.
Into the first turn, Truex on the inside, Branscombe on the outside, but here comes Stefanik. They get crossed up in the front, and Branscombe forced to back off, and Stefanik bids for second place. And Mike takes over that position. Robbie Crouch running fourth now behind Branscombe. Truex coming off the turn with the lead. 125 laps is the distance. Field now starting to sort out through the pack. Glenn Sullivan breaks out in car 34 and heads for the front.
Looks like car number 44, Andy said there, he had some kind of a problem on it. It looked like he slowed, but now he's back up to speed in car number 44. Back up front, car number 56 of Marty Truex is in command, but he's followed closely by car number 09 of Mike Stefanik.
And keep an eye on Ted Christopher. Contact down between 1 and 2. Ted Christopher involved in that one. Tom Rosati. Also, we stay on the green as Rosati tries to work away. Stefanik's been thwarted as Rosati blocked the lane. So now Stefanik will have to climb back towards our leaders. Tom Rosati falling a lap down as a result of that tie-up between 1 and 2. So a tough break for Rosati.
Car on a move, car number 6 for Robbie Crouch. That's the Auto Pals Valvoline Pontiac on the move. Also, car number 30 for Denny Doyle, rookie contender in 1995, also trying to make his way up to the front. But back up front, it's car number 56 for Marty Truex in command. Then it's the 09 of Stefanik. Then it's car number 38 for Babe Branscombe.
Keep an eye on Jerry Marquis. He started 21st in car 51, and Marquis is already working his way up to about 15th place. So keep an eye on the wheels discount number 51 of Marquis. Meanwhile, Brian Ross works on Tommy Bowles back in the pack. And off the turn they come. Truex still our leader with 9 laps complete.
So car number 09 of Mike Stefanik starting to reel in the 56 of Truex. As now Stefanik's going to move to the inside off the turn number 4 down the stripe. Not that time, but Stefanik knows in his mind the move that he wants to make. He'll try it coming off of turn number 2 as they head down the backstretch.
Here he goes to the inside, a bid for the lead. Here comes Mighty Mike off the turn. Truex heads him off at the line, however, into the turn. It's Stefanik diving in deep and back out. It's still Truex on top. Here they come, approaching slower cars. And once again, Mike will make a bid for the top spot.
Also battle now shaping up for that third spot between car number 6 of Robbie Crouch and car number 32.
Off the line, here they come. Branscombe and Crouch continue to go at it. And now it's Mike Stefanik, side by side with Truex at the line. Down the backstretch they go. And on the outside, Truex trying to fight his way back, but off turn number 4, they pulled even at the line one more time. Great racing action up front. And right behind them, good battles going on for the number 3 spot.
That number 3 spot now, Babe Branscombe has that occupied as Crouch is going to try to work to the inside. But behind them, it's car number 47, the Tic-Tac machine for Kelly Moore. As Moore now not knowing what lane to follow through as they head down the backstretch. But back up front, car number 09 is Stefanik trying to work it on the inside. But car number 56 of Truex doing a great job on the outside.
No question about it. Down the backstretch they go. They're still side by side. What effect will these slower cars have as they battle for this top spot? Now at the line, it's Stefanik by a nose. For the first time, he takes the lead in this one. Off turn number 2 they come. Persistence pays, and Stefanik makes that persistent payoff as he's got the top spot. Here they come. Still Stefanik by just a nose. Contact in turn number 2. Rosati collected in that one along with the 35 car of Mike Laughlin. And the caution flies. Rosati backing out, trying to get going again as he made contact. No room to run as he came off turn. The 10 of Bill Duggan has been lapped. But that's where he was running at the time of the caution. So we're just about set now for the restart. Our pace car will go diving to the infield. Here they come, slowly around the turn. Our car drives in, and we're back underway.
As we are back underway, that's right, Raleigh. It's car number 56 of Truex. Now he brings Stefanik way up to the marbles as they head down the backstretch. Stefanik on that outside. Watching all this going on is car number 6 of Robbie Crouch. As now they work it off at turn number 4. Branscombe in car number 38 is in that 4th spot. And here comes car number 47 of Kelly Moore. And it's car number 7 to Skoll Machine for Dale Shaw.
Rookie Denny Doyle putting on another good show in car 30, ahead of another rookie in Penfold in the 28. So we'll keep an eye on that battle for tonight's Penrose Challenge Award. Here goes the Crouch Machine to the inside, a challenge for second place. Now Stefanik starts to get a little breathing room in the 09, but Kelly Moore works his way to the inside of Branscombe. Here's a bid for 4th place.
The car on the way up to the front is car number 51, the Wheels Discount Auto Supply of Jerry Marquis, last year's winner. He's going to look to the inside off of turn number 4. That's the car on the move. As now he's going to try to make a move to the inside of Denny Doyle as they head down the backstretch. Marquis started in the 21st spot and now finds himself among the top 10 as he works it off at turn number 4.
Into the turn, and out goes our leader, stretching out his lead. And look at Robbie Crouch and Marty Truex bid for that number 2 spot with Kelly Moore right there looking on. Across the line, it's Crouch now taking over 2nd place.
Stefanik in car number 09 starts to separate the distance between him and the 2nd place car, as now we got a good battle shaping up for that number 2 spot, as Crouch now is going to try to pick up a spot from car number 56 of Truex. But still behind them, it's car number 47 of Kelly Moore. That's the Tic-Tac Machine.
Dale Shaw takes over 5th place in the 7th car, and look at Marquis now running in 7th in car 51. Remember, he started 21st in the field. Out of the turn they come, and it's the 51 looking to move under the 38 of Branscombe. Meanwhile, Crouch feeling the heat again from Truex and Moore as they work their way out of turn number 2. Truex gets crossed up coming out of 2, loses positions to both Moore and Shaw.
Looked like some kind of a problem, Raleigh, on car number 56 of Truex, as now he starts to back up. Marquis now is going to try to make a move to the inside as he exits off on turn number 2 and heading down the backstretch. Now, here comes almost 3 wide as they enter turn number 3. The 6 of Crouch, the 7 of Shaw, and the 47 of Kelly Moore. Moore now is going to look to the outside as they come off of turn number 2 and head down the backstretch. Still, the car on the move is car number 51 of Jerry Marquis, the Wheels Discount Auto Supply Machine.
Stefanik with a big lead now of about 7 car lengths with 37 laps complete. And right behind him, a good battle is shaping up for 2nd place. Shaw closing in on Crouch. And now Marquis looks to the inside of Kelly Moore. But Kelly closes the door in turn number 1. But Marquis comes surging right back. He'll give it another try, this time to the outside of Moore.
Another car trying to make his way up to the front is car number 71 of Bobby Dragon. And that red machine is now, he's going to make a move to the inside of car number 34 of Glenn Sullivan as they head down the backstretch. But back up front, it's still car number 09 of Mighty Mike Stefanik. Crouch now in that number 2 spot. In the 3rd spot, car number 7 of Dale Shaw, then Kelly Moore and Jerry Marquis. Those are the top 5 at this time.
The laps really turning by in a hurry as we've only had 1 one caution in this event. Stefanik loves it as he continues to move on out from Crouch and Shaw.
Marquis now trying to make a move on car number 47 or more. Marquis going to look to the outside as they come off of turn number 4 down to the stripe. Good and battle going to shape up there for that number 5 spot.
Down the backstretch, Stefanik looking still so strong. Andy Santerre, meanwhile, having problems in the 44, has fallen to the back of the pack. A surprise there. Meanwhile, back up front, Shaw looks under Crouch. No challenge as yet, but that one is shaping up. Meanwhile, Denny Doyle and Bill Penfold continue to battle for position. The 30 and 28, Penfold on the inside. Looking for racing room, can't find it yet. Into turn 2 they go.
Well, right now, Stefanik really got the Burnham Boilers boiling here tonight on the quarter-mile oval. As now he'll lead another lap as he heads down into turn number 2, down the backstretch. Now here comes car number 7 of Dale Shaw, another car on the move. That's the Skoll Racing Pontiac now as now we got a problem up in turn number 2 as Santerre did a beautiful job of trying to avoid him. He got the back bumper cover ripped off the car, but he did a great job of trying to avoid that accident. Now the caution comes out in lap number 46.
The caution out for Ed Kennedy in the 00, spinning on his own up in turn 2. Ed, very familiar with this racing service after as many years as a competitor here. Lastly, in the bottom
machine for Kelly Moore. Then it's the Wheels Discount Auto Supply car 51 for Jerry Marquis. And then car number 56, who was the pole sitter for Marty Truex. One spot. Crouch on the outside. Here comes Stefanik back on the inside in the 09 as they battle down the backstretch side by side, evenly matched. Who's going to have the horsepower? Who's going to have the handles? We'll soon find out. In that third spot is car number 7 of Shaw. Then it's the 47 of Kelly Moore. Car number 6 of Crouch on that outside, fighting tooth and nail. But now here comes Stefanik back to the inside as they exit off at turn number 4.
Crouch drifting up high, but Stefanik couldn't take advantage that time. He'll try it again. Here we go. Meanwhile, Jerry Marquis is all over the back bumper of Kelly Moore. Several competitors getting crossed up in turn 2. Denny Doyle and Bill Penfold take advantage and move up one position. Back in the pack, Bill Duggan goes spinning up in turn 4. He's able to get a turn around and off the racing surface. Now Crouch extends his lead over Stefanik, but here comes Dale Shaw, the 7 car on the inside, working hard to pick up a spot. Into the turn they go. Shaw down low, fighting Stefanik for position. And we've got Ted Christopher now in car 13, spinning in turn 4.
So the caution goes out once again for...
Way to go, and who is it going to be?
Well, Stefanik knows what happened on the last restart, so you can bet that the 09 will definitely try to be aware of what's going to happen when they come off of turn number 4. Is now the green flag is back out. Crouch in car number 6 tries to do the same thing, but Stefanik in car number 09 on that outside. Off of turn number 2 down the backstretch. Stefanik with definitely some power in the Burnham Boilers car number 09, and Stefanik will come down and get back into the lead, dropping Crouch back to second. Here comes Kelly Moore. He's going to work to the outside of car number 7 of Dale Shaw, but right behind them you got Jerry Marquis and the Dragon Wagon, car number 71.
Off the turn, but it's Stefanik looking very strong out in front once again, regaining the lead on the restart. But look at that battle between Shaw and Moore and the one between Marquis and Dragon. A long way to go. Let's see how this one shakes out, because we've got a barn burner going tonight.
Back up front, car number 09 of Stefanik. Now here comes Kelly Moore. He's going to try to bid for that number 2 spot, as it looks like he's going to try to make a move on car number 6. Further back in the pack, car number 30 of Denny Doyle, rookie contender on the NASCAR Busch Series. Now he battles down the backstretch with car number 56 of Marty Truex.
Good racing action all through the pack. Now Crouch starts to feel the heat from Kelly Moore. There's your bid for second place. Moore to the inside, down in low. Can he do it? Not this time. The 6 of Crouch holding on.
Oh, we got a problem on the front stretch here as we got cars all over. Car number 98 of LaBelle, the 10 of Dugan, and now car number 76 of Tommy Bowles also involved. Also car 13 of Teddy Christopher, and it looked like Wayne Neon got a little piece of that too. As the Tommy Bowles had nowhere to go.
Fluid everywhere, and this will take a little not open.
So car number 98 of Keith LaBelle, the 10 of Bill Dugan, and the 13 for Ted Christopher involved on the front stretch here on lap number 73.
Glenn Sullivan really took a licking at both ends of his number 34, and he's now coming to a halt. Tried to work around and head back for the pit. Now to the Duggan number 10, and we've got the advanced towing and wrecking wrecker back.